So good to see you today. All right, we're live. We're here. I am popping on quickly to just share a reminder with you. So, we have all just collectively welcomed in 2023, right? We've begun this new year, and I just want to remind you that if you aren't feeling ready to start a new year, to um, kind of feel like this almost forced, arbitrary new cycle that that the calendar, the Gregorian calendar kind of represents, if you're not feeling it, if you're not feeling like ready to take action, you're not feeling, you know, motivated or like whatever the case is, that's totally fine. That's fine. If you notice that for you and your body, it doesn't feel like the beginning of a new cycle, or you don't feel um, quite ready for something new, maybe you're still feeling like there's some completions that need to take place, like that's also fine. So we're still in the darkest, slowest time of nature's cycles right now, and we can see that. I'm looking out the window at my trees and all of the dead grass and the brown leaves on the ground and the bare trees, and they're not taking any action. They're not beginning a new cycle yet. They're very much in a dormant, resting kind of in between time. On my wheel of the year, InnerSpark's wheel of the year that I've created, where we work with archetypes, this is the time of the void. It's an in-between time. It's not necessarily a time for action taking. It's not necessarily a time for really anything. It's a time for non-action. So if that's what you're noticing, that's fine. That's beautiful. I think that there's so much pressure and expectations around this time of year, around this magical turning of the calendar. Like January 1 comes, and we need to have things like in place and figured out and be ready to jump on the things and do the next things and go 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 and do, and it's actually quite unnatural. So if you're not feeling it, that's fine. This is your permission slip. One of the things that I teach, and one of the pillars in my five elements framework that I teach in the Inner Spark method is our connection and our relationship with nature and with spirit. And so you are nature. And so if we can look on the outside at what's happening, that can really help us to live in a more natural way, where we're letting go of what's normal and what's expected of us and whatever um, you know the collective has decided is the way to be. It may not necessarily work for us, especially as sensitive, deep feeling people. These arbitrary kind of imposed ways don't really work. And so I really invite you to feel and honor and align with what's true for you in your body right now. There are new starts and endings and beginnings all around and within us on a daily basis, on a weekly, a seasonal, like within a single breath cycle. There's all kinds of new starts and endings and places where that overlaps. And so it's really this beautiful spirally dance that we're all in. So if you're not feeling it right now, you're not resonating with the calendar, that's fine. And so I really would love to know, what are you noticing right now? What are you craving right now? What's feeling true in your body? What's helping you to feel aligned? And what actions or non-actions are feeling really delicious for you right now? I especially am loving really long, meandering walks through the woods. I really love this time of year when the trees are naked and there's a certain sense of vulnerability and a reminder of the power and the strength that exist in being bare, in being um, vulnerable, in feeling a little bit uncomfortable, a little sense of fragility, and how that actually welcomes more connection and more intimacy. So I feel inspired by the naked trees right now. So walking through the woods, I'm really loving salt baths, just all the yummy water, warm water, and yoga nidra is feeling really good for me right now. So tell me what you're noticing, what you're craving, and what is feeling supportive. I would love to hear about it, and I will see you next time.